Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the OS World Cup 2021, week number 1, round of 32 here in the bracket. We're bringing you the last block of matches here this afternoon, featuring a couple of very hyped teams. We're going to be starting off with the defending champions, 3-time defending champions, 3 times in a row, number 1 seed United States. They will be facing off against number 32 seed Uruguay, who are making their first appearance in OWCs that have featured qualifiers, that is to say, in at least 3 years. I am going to be joined today by none other than William Stetson for this match. We are both very excited. I hope you're excited, Will Stetson.
I am very excited to watch Uruguay for the first time, pretty much ever, because qualifiers are never streamed, so I'm very curious to see how their star players are going to be performing today against the United States, even though it is a bit of like a juggernaut that they have to face in round of 32. Like, it's still going to be I'm excited for Uruguay.
Yeah, I am happy to see them making it back into the tournament. I didn't go back far enough to double check. I apologize for this. To double check when the last time was they participated in a World Cup beyond the qualifier stage. They came pretty close, I know, in qualifiers last couple of years, and just kind of barely eked out New Zealand for that number 32 spot this year. And, their reward is the United States, who, despite switching out, 5 players this year, are still the tournament favorites and are once again going to look to be a pretty dominant force. So I think it should just be, it's just a chance for Uruguay to show what they're capable of. I don't think anybody has any expectations for them. 1 point would be I think a good result. I don't think they're, I don't want to talk down on them, but USA is just a steamroll in OWC over the past few years.
Yeah, it's just a really tough matchup to come into the tournament with. But I mean, that is just what happens. USA for the last I think it's 4 years has not gotten below first in qualifiers. So, just that always that last seeded team is going to have a incredibly uphill, up Everest battle. But we're gonna see here. I think picks and bans are being decided right now.
Yeah, USA, I mean, they have dropped a point in their first match the last 2 years, right? They lost the NoMod 3 against Turkey back in 2019. They dropped, I want to say, it was one of the 2 free mods in the first round against Malaysia last year. So, the precedent is there for all the 5-0 pick'em selectors. The precedent is there for Uruguay to get a point in this. It's the small victories. You take what you can get.
Yeah,
I don't know what the USA's weakness is this year, but we take
consistent. Low stage is always such a crapshoot. It's very possible for just one person, even on a team like USA, to just lose their focus for a split second, miss in the middle of the map, and now all of a sudden Uruguay has a very big opening to take a point if their consistency is proving good this year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of pressure, I think, on the carries from that team. You like daanit, Rebo, FDX, maybe Raby. The players who are most experienced on that roster are gonna have to come out and just try to perform their best. They're not gonna have any pressure on them. They're chilling. It's not it's like I said before. It's not a match they're expected to win.
It's going to prove a little more difficult now, though, because USA did just ban NoMod 2, which, notably, Uruguay's top players are, mechanics players. That is their best skill set, so to remove that from the pool is, a little bit, it's not going to be easy for Uruguay. And then Uruguay going to be banning NoMod 1, which is, I think, a bit surprising, because that is one of the more, strictly, RNG maps by stereotype, just because NoMod 1 is very easy to just, lose your focus on. But, yeah.
I kind of expected the NoMod 1 ban out of the United States. Actually, we briefly talked about that before the match started, that might be something USA would want to get rid of just because of that kind of RNG factor. But I'm sure, as a team, they're going to feel pretty comfortable in just about anything. They've rounded out their roster really well this year, has the United States. A couple of player changes that shored up their weaknesses. So I think it's just going to be fun to see how they do.
Yeah, very true. And then yes, Uruguay immediately picking Fremont 2 as their first map. This is the second match I've seen today where Fremont was the first pick. Probably going to be looking to gauge United States' strengths on their respective mods.
I think you I think you just go into this as this Uruguay team, just kind of pick stuff you can have a good time with. I don't know that, you know, like I said, it's not a lot of pressure. It's not any high expectations. So it's like, yeah, this map is cool. Let's pick that.
Yeah, I mean, it is 200 BPM. Like, it's not a slow map by any means, and players like daanit are pretty experienced on the higher BPM type of stuff, so it's not like a bad pick or anything. It's just tough because looking at USA, it's like all of these players are very, very good at mechanics. Like, it's gonna be an uphill battle every map, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, just like go on the team sheet, be like, oh, this was a map we did okay on. Let's just pick that, because why not? Yeah, you're going to get in the first pick. They will get at least 3 picks in this match, so I mean, they've got the opportunity to kind of do some different stuff, but...
Yeah, and I guess for mods, we can probably expect like fieryrage, hard rock, Utami hidden, or something like that for USA, and then maybe like daanit hard rock and like Rebo hidden. Something of that sort for the free mods.
Yes, sir.
That is an interesting.
Wait. Oh, USA. Whoa. All right. All right. USA is actually just hard flexing right now. The triple hidden hard rock. Okay.
They did better,
all right, boys.
Like this is like
yeah.
This is an incredible display of confidence, just even without having notes being clicked. For,
if the USA, oh, Exarch misses.
Exarch instantly misses.
Oh no, dude! If the USA loses this map, going triple double mod, oh man, that is a look and a half for them.
It is, but Kazuki does immediately drop as well the NoMod FC, which is gonna just sort of match Exarch, even though he did only drop like 30 combo in. Kazuki actually missing again.
Kazuki's not having a good time in the first couple hundred combo here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you come into many matches and see a team go triple hidden hard rock, so that's going to be the story of this one. That is quite the mod advantage.
Quite the mod advantage and quite the accuracy advantage too. Like, we have like just 4 or 3 like 99 scores, and then Fancy Lad bringing up the rear with the 97. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Kazuki down at 95, Rondro down at 96. Yeah. Well, you know.
And daanit dropping as well.
You remember back in 2019? Wow, daanit and Rondro both those. There goes Fancy Lad. Back in 2019, the USA was kind of in that like disrespect mode. Oh my god, wait, the USA is actually kind of running it down the back. Exarch all missing. It's 1 FC to 1. They have a 400k lead for the USA, so I don't know if it's that worrying, but...
I mean, Rebo has a 600 combo with 99.6. This is still like... It's comebackable if Fiery misses. And he does!
Got a Fiery miss.
Rebo needs the FC.
USA, what are you guys doing? This is 100% comebackable now, because Rebo's got another like 200k score, and Kazuki's probably got another 100k or so.
Oh, but
it's gonna be really close.
daanit drops on nothing though. That's not gonna help. But Fiery misses again.
Oh my goodness! Wait, this is comebackable in the last. This is gonna be so close. This is gonna be so close. No, don't tell me USA entered this away after doing this like overconfidence. No, okay.
They got it.
Oh,
However,
my goodness,
that is just unreasonably troll from the United States. I don't understand that decision at all.
I mean, it was working until it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was working up until it wasn't. Nice shot from Rebo, by the way. Hidden 5100 FC. Shoutouts to him for the only FC in the lobby.
The only FC coming from Uruguay.
Yeah, USA, the triple hidden hard rock mod advantage looks a little BM in hindsight, not gonna lie, but they get the point, so it's all good. That's a breakpoint 1-0. That's how you start the match right there.
Yeah, I do think that this does really showcase, though, like, this is something I mentioned with Azer yesterday as well, but this is not about solo carry performances at a pool of this caliber. It is about the team performance, and just because United States had more consistent scores, they were able to take the point. Yeah,
it's like the delta between their best score and their worst score was not as high, because there were 2 players from Uruguay who finished under 600k, and nobody from the United States at that mark. So just doing what they could.
And we see Hidden 2 picked immediately by the United States.
You knew that was going to happen. I think that was like the biggest change to the United States coming from last year's roster to this year. Last year, the USA was definitively weak compared to some other teams, or at least that it was their weakest skill set on the low AR hidden stuff. This year, enter Utami and Tekkito, two of the best low approach rate hidden players in the game, and all of a sudden the United States is now one of the best teams in the tournament at low AR hidden.
Indeed, they're finally living up to the toy roster.
So true.
Like, USA was just like permabanned Aireu hidden against, and now I don't know why Uruguay didn't ban this, to be completely honest with you, but
yeah,
I guess
I don't know why you banned NoMod 1 over hidden 2 in this case, but
I don't know. I guess like maybe Rebo's good at hidden. Like it's possible that if the United States wins, which I mean like it just happened, so like it's possible clearly that they could just take a lucky point, but who really knows? I'm very excited to watch Della's versus Mirash's Mahjong Soul 1v1 Grand Finals.
Yo, shoutouts to diff names for custom maps. I'm such a divided mind because it's really long and it doesn't fit nicely on a spreadsheet, but it's kind of funny. And we are going to see DigitalHypno making his return to the OWC stage.
Yes, for the first time, and I think it was he just didn't play last year, right?
Yeah, he played 2019, just didn't play 2020.
Right.
But yeah, I'm excited to see this USA roster on these types of maps because Utami and Tekkito will absolutely destroy hidden. It's unreal how strong those guys are.
I think we will see an SS from Utami, if I'm being completely honest. I'm expecting that.
Yeah, I would 100% not be surprised to see Utami SS this. Now that we've said it twice, he's going to at least hit 100 because that's how this works.
But, or miss like a first note, and then we're just like, well, awesome. That's super cool.
That is a troll moment.
But yeah, I'm very excited to see Habib back after the first year of just taking a bit of a break. I think his rank climb for the last year sort of put him back on the map for the OWC contention.
Yeah, he's been training mechanics, and especially after seeing him in USC this summer, where he played unreal. I mean, USC, like the finals and grand finals, were some of the best performances I've seen out of Habib in a tournament in a very long time.
Yeah, very true. I remember that lovely Princess FC.
Oh my god, that was one of the sickest plays in that entire tournament for sure. You just do not expect to see FCs on that map. Also, he had a really good play the first time around on the NoMod 6.
True.
What was the name of that? Not Lovely Ice Cream Princess Sweetie, but the other. Somebody.
I am not sure. However, getting back to this match though, Uruguay already just not having a very good time with this. We have no FCs left on the board for Team Uruguay. Meanwhile, still 4 FCs on the side of the United States. We are already a quarter of the way in, and it is like a 300k score gap. Although DigitalHypno does miss. Yeah, also, that is unlucky.
Utami is no longer assessing.
Yeah, instead it is fieryrage with the holding the SS. Yeah, Habib is not FCA.
We do a little bit of trolling.
A marginal amount of trolling. However, Uruguay is clearly not having a good time.
Yeah, this is something that is not within their skill set, clearly, for Uruguay. Not a map style that they're comfortable with. They did, like, marginally in the Warrior on in the qualifiers, but clearly not their specialty. USA going to win this by... USA's going to win this by 1,000,000 points?
I think it's going to be more. I just don't think that Rebo holding the combo is going to be enough to drag them to that 1,000,000 point. It's going to be more like a 1.5, I think. Because it's only 2/3. Like, it's already 2/3 in, and, like, the scores haven't even surpassed, like, 600 yet for USA.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to get quite ugly if the United States holds this 3-way into the ending. There are some combos being built up on Uruguay, so it's going to minimize a little bit of that damage, but it's going to be at least 1,000,000 points. And there goes Saphity and Rondro, right as I said, and Rebo.
And Rebo too. That is going to. We may approach 2 million here.
Can we get a check on the largest margin of victory we've had so far on a single map? Because this is going to be up there. I think this is 1.3 million and growing, and there's still about 150k left.
Yeah, for each player too. I don't think we're going to be seeing misses from Utami, Fiery, or Tekkito.
Oh my goodness.
And DigitalHypno with the ACK is still going to get about 650k. Wow, but he is just chain missing.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh,
and Utami is shaking. He is very nervous, I think.
All right, well, 1.8 million final margin of victory for the United States. Kind of expected, unfortunately, for Uruguay. That's just something that USA is good at, and Uruguay is not.
Yeah, that is just a very unlucky pick from the United States for Uruguay. But some impressive scores from United States.
Why did Uruguay lose that hop?
I think they must just really not want to play NoMod 1. They're probably looking to get this over with, if I had to guess, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, Tekkito and fieryrage, very impressive scores. Tekkito with 3 100s. You did mention him being one of the better low AR players on the United States, and that is just like being made quite evident by that score.
Yeah, that was quite well done for Mr. Tekkito.
United States does win the Mahjong Seoul Grand Finals. Congratulations.
What's the prize for winning Mahjong Seoul Grand Finals? What do you get, like a Mahjong set or something?
Yeah, I think
like
so.
A tile set?
Yeah, a Mahjong set, and I don't know, just the pride and glory, I guess. And then Uruguay does immediately go right back to those mechanics with DT3.
Oh boy. This is scary against this USA team, man. Everything's scary against this USA team. I shouldn't say that like it's surprising.
This is the Exarch map for sure, and we do see him instantly come in. And then Fancy Lad also no slouch at finger control DT.
And we get to see Aricin. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Aricin making his long-awaited OWC debut for the United States. It has been a long time coming. I think the people have been bandying his name about as a team, as a player that could make it on that team for that DT speed, stamina, skill.
Yeah, he has been saying for multiple years that he was going to play OWC, and this is the first year that he actually did try out and say, yes, I will play on the team. So I'm very excited to see his debut here. And then Utami rounding out the roster as well.
Yeah, this is should be another map that I think USA can perform very well on. Saphity, Kazuki, daanit, and Rebo for Uruguay will do what they can, but
surprised to not see FDX in for this lobby for Uruguay, because I know he's pretty decent at mechanics, but I guess they know something that I do not.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of the case a lot of the time with lower seeded teams. They know something that I don't.
Yeah, it's so true. I think we are going to be getting started in just a moment here. Also, Exarch making his OWC debut as well this year, worth noting. We didn't really mention it, but this is also his first year. So
yeah, I mean, this is the debut year for basically half this team, right? I mean, Utami debuting, Tekkito debuting, Exarch debuting, and Aricin debuting are four players that are new to the World Cup this year.
All right, we're gonna get into this. Let's see.
I am watching Aricin accuracy with bated breath because that dude's finger control is something of legends.
He is shaking a tiny bit though. I think those first-time OWC nerfs are going to hit just a little bit, even though his accuracy is probably not going to suffer as a result of that. Also worth noting, daanit missing quite early, but I don't think it's going to matter yet.
Aricin holding SS, nobody else over 97%.
Yeah, that's just
literally
really
180
awesome.
combo.
Yeah, that's really awesome and cool.
That's just normal. He's the player that is like that kind of late round insurance on anything that's speed or like finger control, because he scales so well. He's this good until Grand Finals. I mean, he's just never going to fall off in this type of map. So
everyone looking pretty comfortable on this though so far. Even daanit with that early miss has recovered quite nicely.
Yep, USA accuracy lead is pretty big. There's a break from Kazuki, but if you look around 92 on Saphity, 96 on Kazuki and Rebo. Meanwhile, USA has an SS, a 99, and a 97 from Utami. Like, USA just looking like clear lead based on accuracy alone, even taking out the misses from Uruguay.
This is chokeable though. If we see 2 more misses from USA, this is still winnable from Uruguay, but I don't anticipate it. Aricin's still holding that SS. Is he gonna close this out?
I wasn't gonna talk about it. I just wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh,
to the
come on. However, still crazy accuracy.
Yeah, this accuracy is still ridiculous. And then this is gonna be another 1 million plus lead. It looks like. Oh, Utami missed an entire stream, and there goes
Misses 2. No.
All right, well, USA still gonna put up a good score. It's gonna be 1 FC. Oh my god.
Come on.
Guys, what
this
are we
happens
doing?
every time we cast a match. Like, it just happens every time. Anyways, congratulations on your one-way FC. United States, very impressive team score either way. Nothing below 900k. And just unfortunate misses coming out from Kazuki and daanit. Gonna just let USA take that. Even if they had FC'd, I don't think they would have taken it just off accuracy alone. But still, worth noting. And now USA's pick once again, 3-0.
Yeah, that was that was a tragedy. Shoutouts to Rebo, BFC. Shoutouts to Exarch getting his first OWC full combo.
And an instant going immediately back to hidden. Yep. Unfortunately, kind of telegraphed.
Yeah, there was no world in which the United States wasn't just gonna double pick hidden here. I'm pretty sure. Like that was always gonna be how this went.
Yeah. Oh, we do see FDX making his way into the lobby for the hidden pick. And I think we are probably going to see exactly the same roster from the United States for hidden. Tekkito, Utami, DigitalHypno, and fieryrage, presumably. Yep, and there he is. No one wants to play the Kaching map.
Yeah. This is gonna be. This map is actually. I think this map is actually pretty cool.
Oh, I agree.
Lie. I think
it's very cool. But not. It's very easy to miss in a tournament on this map. This map is very consistent for the entire map, but is incredibly I think it's a bit misleading in terms of difficulty. I think it is much harder than 5.8 stars.
Mm-hmm.
But
for sure,
we will have to see if the if the players agree with me. We will see how these performances go.
I think I definitely agree. I think this map is harder than it looks, especially with hidden. The overlap patterns and stuff can be pretty tricky, and then you have that kind of slightly awkward swing rhythm section near the end.
Yeah, this map is no joke, but I do think that United States, with the performances they just put up on the Hidden 2, are looking to be very comfortable on this, but we will see. I'm going to get started in just a moment here.
Yep, I think I'm just expecting United States to be very, very good at Hidden, as on Hidden 2. I mean, we just know, Tekkito Utami is just going to be a really strong Hidden duo, and then whoever they fill with, which looks like it's going to be Fiery and Habib again, so same roster. Although Utami and Tekkito are swapping slots. So, maybe that'll help them SS this time. Nope, just kidding. They've already dropped them.
Yeah, I was going to say, we do say that they are the core hidden players. However, they do have the lower accuracy. DigitalHypno and Fiery both holding SS currently.
Yeah, DigitalHypno and fieryrage, of course, both have the bonus over Tekkito and Utami of having played in a couple of OWCs each. And by that, I mean a lot of OWCs.
We do see FDX dropping his combo pretty early. I wasn't going to say anything, but I am surprised to kind of see him playing this map particularly. And Saphity following up very closely, along with Rebo. Oh boy, we just have one FC left on the team of Uruguay. Meanwhile, 2 SSs for,
two SSs
for United States.
And 4 overall FCs for the United States. This is not starting off well for Uruguay.
Saphity actually, with the slider break, it was not a... Oh wait, yeah, it was not. Yeah, it was not an actual miss.
No, unfortunately, a break is a break. So the combo was eliminated, and there goes Raby as well. There are no FCs left on Uruguay. DigitalHypno
following it up. Yeah.
That's still 3 FCs for USA, and that lead is just gonna start to grow. We hit that halfway mark as Raby and Saphity both break once again. Yeah, in case anybody was wondering what the difference between a top team and a bottom qualifier team looks like. These 2 hidden picks are kind of what happens when you take a team that's specializing in hidden this year and put them up against a team whose probably weakest mod is hidden.
Yeah, this is just kind of really definitive. We now are at over 1 million points and growing, only 2/3 of the way, and this may be another 2 million map if we don't see any breaks from the 3 FCs.
Saphity is just not playing anymore.
Yeah, I
think a while.
He must just be really nervous or tilted, one or the other. But yeah, USA 1.5 million points. Are we gonna hit 2 mil? I think we are.
This is gonna be pretty crazy because the United States does still have a bit of score to build up.
Yeah.
They triple FC here.
Oh, DigitalHypno with that break again.
Rebo
Make it more
and
difficult.
Saphity.
We are going to hit 2 million.
Oh my goodness. Yep, that is a
That is astounding.
that's a 2 million point win on a hidden one from the United States. Well,
oh Jesus, that is
that's
man.
yeah, I mean,
that's just something else.
That you don't see victories like that very often. That's not the sort of thing that happens every day. Yeah, I'd say it's doing pretty well on that map, you could say. There's no with a 663k. Actually, just terrible. Just should be replaced on the roster. Should have been Aireu.
Yeah. Oh, so true. Yeah, very surprised we haven't seen Aireu play anything yet. But I guess that nothing like super Amy has been picked yet, and he's probably more favored for stuff like that on their roster. But yeah, it is now 4-0 United States. Uruguay looking to hopefully put a point on the board, but I think it is now going to be very difficult. They really need to pick something that they can all play. I don't know what that map is, but who knows?
Mod 2, DT3. Do you just like just pick NoMod 4 because it's kind of RNG?
NoMod 5 also kind of RNG, and that is what they are going to go with. This map is, I think, a lot more awkward than most NoMod 5s, for at least for tournaments. So this is very like, I think that United States could mess this up possibly.
You could say that, but then remember that Aricin is going to be in for this, and Utami is going to be in for this, and I don't know.
Exarch also going to be in for this.
Yeah, this is the Speedy Boy roster, I guess.
Yeah.
Here, Aricin, Utami, Exarch, Fancy Lad in once again, which is of course the same roster that they ran with for Double Time number 3. Running it back for no modification the 5th. Another pretty short one, minute 54 seconds, so I don't know about the timer overall, but the speedrun kind of happening here, unfortunately, for Uruguay.
Yeah, I mean, this is also, it's just unlucky that this map is so short because every miss really does matter, and Uruguay's consistency is not proving to be up to snuff to the United States, at least not today. So this could be, this could just be the 5-0 right here, and the match will be over in half an hour, but we will just find out.
Yeah, it's clear that Uruguay has faith in their higher BPM play. I mean, they picked the higher BPM of the free mods. They picked the kind of consistency finger control speed DT. They picked NoMod 5, but despite that, it's just not working out for them.
Fancy Lad and Rondro not in the lobby. I think we need to get a panic here in just a moment.
Yeah, not sure what's going on over there, but hopefully that gets itself sorted out.
And in the meantime, we do still have 2 SSs on the side of the United States in that slow part. Very easy to drop accuracy on, but does not seem like they're going to be doing that. Although Aricin...
What?
I do not know what just occurred. That looked like a frame drop, if I had to guess, but...
That was bizarre.
Sure. It doesn't matter just yet, because we don't know what Rondro or Fancy Lad's scores are currently.
I mean, let's just assume they're both FCing, because I think that's probably the safe bet.
Yeah, most likely. And we do just have since we had that early break from Kazuki K, United States is still going to be holding that that combo advantage, or like the score advantage at least, even though Uruguay still does have the combo advantage technically, although we do not know what's going on with Rondro.
Yeah, it would be, I don't know if we maybe need a client panic here or something, but we are hopefully there. Let's see if we can get the other 2 in. Okay, there we go. So we'll be able to see what the actual score is. I don't know if it's going to make them play and catch up, or if it's just going to join in progress here. Everybody's kind of at a different place in the map here, so we're going to wait for the clients to sync themselves up, then we'll find out what's going on. And it looks like Uruguay is just winning it
right now because Aricin has it again.
Oh, there goes daanit and Rebo though, and USA does still have a triple FC. There's oh there. Okay, the score just did a thing. Happening? I have no idea. Aricin still has a combo. Rebo wait. Okay, we're gonna see what works back here. Okay. So they were Uruguay was still four-waying, and then Kazuki and Rondro were the ones who missed. Fancy Lad, Exarch, Utami still FCing for United States. Daanit and Rebo still FCing for Uruguay. I'm going to guess that that's actually what's correct. In the United States, it looks like the United States is going to have a three-way full combo on this with Fancy Lad, Exarch, and Utami, and they're going to take the win. That was very confusing for all of us involved, and we apologize for the technical difficulties there. It's a double FC coming out of Daanit and Rebo, but Rondro and Kazuki K just a bit behind, and the triple FC from the United States with a 670K from Aricin is enough for the USA to take the point. That was...
Very interesting to watch.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. The Osu tournament client does have some glitches from time to time that we just got to experience. But United States is going to take the point. It's going to take the very comfortable 5-0 win here in round 32. And they're going to move on. Round of 16 matchup will be with Brazil next week.
Boy, what a round of 16 matchup.
Yeah,
so unlucky.
Yeah, this year's round of 16 has some of the most ridiculous matchups that you're ever going to see. You've got UK versus South Korea. You've got, you've got Germany versus Australia. You have Canada versus Taiwan. I mean, it's actually unreal how strong this tournament is this year. The United States seeking a fourth consecutive OWC, and they start out their 2021 campaign in style with a very clean 5-0 win featuring a couple of the biggest score differentials that you are ever going to see in some of those maps.
Yeah, that was a very, very impressive team performance from the United States. Also worth noting that Exarch did just FC that with 2 100s, I believe, which is kind of ridiculous. Better than Aricin, better than pretty much everyone else in terms of accuracy. But even so, yeah, a very, very impressive performance from the United States just in general, getting pretty much over 3 million score on every single map with the exception of that one free mod pick. I think Brazil is going to have their work cut out for them, and we will have to see what happens next week.